Hey guys, welcome to the group. I am super excited to have you here. This is going to be a 3-day sneak peek into the life of coaching. I'm super excited to have you here, first of all, just because I love coaching and I just want to share this opportunity with as many people as possible. Some of you are here because you want to learn how to make extra money. Some of you are here because you need accountability. Some of you are here because of all the awesome vacations. Whatever you're here for, that's fine. We all have a reason to be here, and they don't all have to be the same. That's the really awesome part. So I want to go over what we're going to kind of do over the next couple of days, and then what coaching has done for me. So the next couple of days we'll go over what we do as coaches, the benefits, a day in the life of coaching, how to get signed up as a coach, free vacations, how you potentially retire a husband or quit a job. And there's quite a few things we're going to be covering, so sorry if I didn't list them all, but feel free to ask questions as well. I have tagged you all in a post asking you first why you want to be a coach, and then second, if you have any questions, feel free to ask whatever you want. That's what this group is for you to ask any and all questions, to kind of absorb all the information, and then to make a decision whether this is going to help you or not. If you notice, I'm post-workout in workout clothes, my hair's a mess. This is my life. You don't have to be perfect, you don't have to be skinny, you don't have to be all dressed up and made up. If you follow my post at all, I barely put a bra on if I don't have to, okay? Because that's the life that I want to live, and that's what I want for you guys too. I want you to have a life that you are proud of, a life that you're comfortable with. Some coaches get up at 5 a.m., some get up at 10 a.m. It's whatever works for your life and whatever you want your life to look like. So what coaching's done for me, one of the biggest things is, again, if you've been following my journey, you know that I've lost weight before. What you might not know is the fact that I never was able to really keep it off. So the first humongous thing that coaching has done for me is allowed me to lose weight and keep it off. I have people that are dependent on me, and not so much dependent on me, but they use my journey as inspiration to push themselves. So not only does that push them, but it also pushes me to be the best that I can be. Also because I've lost weight before and then gained it back, I don't want that to ever happen again. So I try to soak up all these people and their stories and the inspiration that they need as a means to keep pushing forward in my own. So that way I never get off track for more than, a week or two. Don't get me wrong, if it's a bad month or something's going on, it might be longer than that. But you know how you start something, stop, and then it's 2 years later and you're like, well, shit, what happened? I thought I was going to do it for real this time. Well, that never happens to me anymore. And I want that for you too. You may not have that problem, but I'm sure maybe not that severe of a problem, but we all have an issue for the most part with staying accountable, staying motivated. And a lot of you ask me how I stay motivated, and that's a whole nother topic, but I'll just kind of sum it up. I'm not motivated all the time. No one's motivated all the time. You have to look for ways to get motivated and get inspired. And that's another awesome thing about coaching, is that our teams and in the business itself gives you or tells you, hey, these are some ways that you could keep yourself accountable and motivated and inspired, so you can then inspire and motivate, keep others accountable. And even if you weren't able to utilize that to do that for other people, just doing that for yourself alone, having those tools for yourself alone is another reason that I love being a coach. Another thing that coaching has done for me is, obviously I work from home now. I wasn't like that most of my life. I worked the corporate world. I worked Walgreens as a senior pharmacy technician for almost 7 years. It was a 9-to-5 job, but I literally stood the entire time. Sometimes, going through breaks or lunches, I stood for sometimes 10 hours straight without getting to pee. Dealing with obnoxious people that want their drugs, that have no idea the kind of stress that you are put through on a daily basis. You have to do 10 things at once, and you're not appreciated for it. And being that I stood for so long without being able to pee, I now have extended bladder, which means if I have children, I have a very high likelihood that I'll never be able to control my pee ever again. So it kind of sucks. But, you know, it is what it is. Life goes on. After that, I went to pharmaceutical manufacturing, where I worked even longer hours with more pay, but even less respect. Even they didn't care. You were just a number, and you didn't even get sick time. If you went over a certain amount of days out, you were written up. And if you were written up for a certain, say you have kids and you had to be out for a certain amount of time and you didn't use vacation and it wasn't approved beforehand and you just had to be out and it was over a certain amount of days, you're suspended. So that's the kind of lifestyle I wanted to get away from, was the companies that did not give a crap about you. So BeachBody, you're recognized for everything that you do. Help 3 people, you get recognized. That's your job, technically, is to help minimally 3 people a month. You don't have to, it's not required, but if you just do your job and help at least 3 people a month, first of all, you get commission for it. Second of all, you get recognized for it. So you just do your job and you're getting recognized. Every little achievement you make with BeachBody, you get recognized. And I will go more into detail on that. Don't worry if you're wondering, well, how and what, and with all that kind of stuff, I'll answer. Don't worry. And then if you hit certain milestones, you get actual money. If you help a certain amount of people for a certain amount of time in a row, you get free vacations. I've been on 3. 1 is next year. Sorry, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, here I come. Mind you, free vacations with free money. Hello. And then there's probably way more things that I'm grateful for why I love coaching, but another really big one is the community. I was one of those fake bitches. Sorry about the language. Sorry. I can't help it. That's just me. I was one of those fake bitches that pretended that I was friends with you, or not pretended to be friends, but pretended I was happy for my friends when really I was just I didn't like my life. I didn't like the way it was going. So I tried to be happy for you, but really I was just an envious bitch. Really. And now I've got people that are not only happy for me and my circumstances, but they also helped me to become a person that can be happy for them, truly and amazingly happy for them, without it being a reflection of me. So I guess that there's 2 things there. The community, like really amazing people that actually want you to succeed, that aren't cutthroat, like say you work in a business, people that you work with they just work with you. They don't give a crap. I work with these people and we're not competing. We want the best for each other. We are there for each other. And that's what you have to look forward to, is a team of people that want you to succeed, not only in your business, but in your personal life, in your fitness journey, and getting your kids to the right school, getting that house you want, the whole 9 yards. The community is amazing, but I kind of make that into 2 things. But this being that these people and the opportunities help me become a better person, to be a person that can be happy for someone, their success in their life without it being a reflection of myself, is truly amazing, because that mental shift is what's allowed me to stay on track with my own journey, be a good sister, be a good friend, be a good mentor, be a good coach, just be a good person in general. So there's probably many more. I don't want this video to be forever. But that's a little bit what we're going to go over. That's a little bit of how I got started, what it's done for me, and there'll be a couple posts throughout the day for the next 3 days, but I just wanted to welcome you and say hello, and I'm so happy for you to be here. Hang in there, and again, please ask any questions that you have, and I would appreciate if you interacted as much as possible in this group for the next 3 days. You'll get so much more out of it if you do, okay? All right, have a good day, and bye, guys.